Hey guys, Cathy here with one more suggestion for you on a vagal tone exercise. This one's a little bit more, it's a little bit more of a shock to the system sometimes. So if you have a pack of frozen vegetables in your freezer or a small ice pack that you might put in a cooler, you're going to place it gently on the side of the neck. You might place one on either side of the neck. If you can tolerate this much cold, you might wrap it in a kind of a thin towel. If that, that's uncomfortable for me to put something icy right against my neck. But the idea here is you're giving a little bit of a shock to that vagus nerve. Some people take cold showers and things like that. That is too much for my body. But this little bit of cold therapy right there is very stimulating for the vagus nerve, because the rest of your body's nice and warm, so there's a shock here. So it's stimulating that nerve, and then when you release it, the nerve then is like, oh, back to equilibrium, back to balance. So you're kind of training it to come back into that balance with a slight bit of stress there, a slight bit of shock, and then it can calm back down. So this is an easy one. Some people don't like the cold, and if it's a cold time of year, I would suggest maybe don't do this one, especially if you're someone that's really sensitive to cold. If you have a Vata imbalance, which if you follow me with my Ayurvedic practice, I can explain more about that. But if you have a Vata imbalance, adding extra cold into your routines is really not going to be supportive. It's actually probably going to be a little bit detrimental. So you can leave this one out of your list of to-dos. If it's summertime and the extra cool is going to help cool you down as well, that's an added benefit. So pay attention to how your body responds to this little bit of cold stimulation for the vagus nerve, and then you can decide whether this is right for you. All of these exercises are beneficial in general, but if there's something going on with your body that's out of balance and anything just doesn't feel right, pay attention to that. Listen to your body. So all of these different exercises will help make deposits in that vagal toning little deposit account that helps to stimulate vagus nerve, helps to tone the vagus nerve, helps to support health and longevity for the emotional, physical, and mental being. So again, little tiny deposits that take a few minutes of your time, and over time, this account that you're making all these deposits in is going to grow. You're strengthening your resilience and your ability to return to homeostasis when you have experienced stress. We all experience it to different degrees every single day, but when our bodies have the ability to come back into balance more easily, more quickly, that is a sign that we are building resilience. So I hope that all of these have been super helpful. If you have questions about any of them, again, you know how to reach me. Comment if you're finding this video on YouTube. You can also email me, send me a message. I'm here to serve you and help you to create these self-care routines that help support your physical, mental, emotional well-being so that you can live a long and healthy and enjoyable life. See you again soon.